Okay, call the meeting to order at 4:29. Roll call,
Chairman Meyer,
here.
Commissioner Fiorito,
Here.
Commissioner Hoffman,
Here.
also present. Deputy Chief Zalaki, Community Liaison Convoy, and Deputy, whatever I am, Karen.
Item 3, I've gone over the minutes a second time now. Karen?
Okay.
And I found no changes needed to be made. Sharon?
You're fine.
Joe?
I'm good as well.
Motion to approve is submitted. Second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Jim, do we have a reason that we need to go into closed session?
Yeah, talk
We
about
do?
sergeant testing.
Motion to go into closed session for the purpose of personnel regarding sergeant's promotional testing. Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Fiorito,
Aye.
Commissioner Hoffman,
Aye.
Chairman Meyer.
Aye. Okay, we are back. Why are our microphones so
A little
loud
loud.
today?
Yeah.
That's how it was last night, too.
Was it? Well, I know it's been like that for city council. Usually for us, it seems like we don't even need them, but anyway. Any old business, chief?
No old business?
And new business?
Nothing?
Other than just our normal discussions about sergeant's exams coming up
Yes.
and any department updates.
Yes, we have a couple, I think there's in your packet with the letters. One of our desk officers, Mike DeBoer, who is also on our list, if you remember, he's our number 1 on our list. He just got hired by Antioch. So he's in the academy. I think he's into his second week now of the academy. So that freed up one of our weekend desk spots, and we just hired we interviewed this week 2 part-time people, and we hired one to work the desk on the weekends. He just started training last night, so he'll fill in. So glad for Mike DeBoer. He's a great worker. He's getting trained right now, so he's still on our list.
But he's on our list.
He's on our list.
So we could still offer him employment.
Once he's up next, if something opens up, we're gonna call him, and then he either says, yeah, I'll take it, or no, take me off, I'm already hired, I'm happy up here.
Okay.
So we'll see, but as of now, he didn't tell us to take us off the list, so.
Okay. That would be similar to the way we hired Pete, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Call him, if something opens, we call him, and then he makes a
And
decision.
it's his decision.
His decision whether to stay on it, or
All right.
come or stay where he's at, so. That's
Very good.
That's all for the updates. I don't know if you have anything, Stephanie?
I do not.
Oh, we got a couple of events coming up. Coffee with the Cop, and what's the other one? You can talk about that.
National Walk to School Day. Currently, we're doing I'm working with Mike Brzezicki this week for National Train Safety Week, where we've been riding the Metro from here to Union Station, and Mike has been doing presentations on what not to do when a train's around, and how to not, lose a foot or get yourself killed by the train.
So why would we have Brzezicki do it as opposed to the person who actually had an issue with the train?
We had him ride yesterday and today. Mike has been through the course, so Mike is still doing it. They have some training coming up in November. We're going to send Stephanie and Pete to get trained to do this program on the train. It's, talk about safety. But the officer you're talking about, we had him ride, and I don't know if Mike used him for an example, but I'm sure Mike probably did. So he did ride 2 days.
I mean, he can be first-person experience.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
not do this.
Yes, he was on there, so he did it. So that's why Mike's doing it. Mike has been
That was
trained.
actually some of his
Yes,
disciplinary action. wasn't it?
yes, it was.
Okay.
So he did it. Stephanie rode with him, so.
They've done a nice job with it. And then we also have next week coming up National Coffee with a Cop Day and National Walk to School Day, which is the exact same day. So we're working to coordinate with either Dunkin' Donuts in our town or Starbucks in Mount Prospect, because I've been waiting on trying to get in touch with our Dunkin' Donuts person. And on the west side, because we don't usually get to work with them, so we figured we'd give that a chance. Just because their facility is very small,
That's the one.
by the high school, at the Sicko.
So,
It's connected.
By Hersey High School, you're saying?
No, by
Wheeling.
Wheeling High School.
Oh, okay.
We've done a few events, we
Oh,
didn't
up near
come
me.
on top and
Up
on
near
the
me.
east side,
Okay,
so I
okay.
thought maybe we
83
might work with the
That's a
west
good
side.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, up near
Inside
me.
almost, but-
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
and what day is that?
October 4th.
We did it last year, it was the first year, right, Steph, I think?
We did it at the Dunkin' Donuts, and we combined it with the playoffs.
Yeah, and it was fun, because we had a lot of
What
A lot
time?
We
of
made
Cubs and
what?
Sox fans come in, and we made one guy, we told him we'd give him a free coffee, and that he had a Sox uniform on, and go Cubs, go win, or something. He sang
On
it for us.
camera, I had to do it on camera.
Yeah, do it on camera, and we filmed it live, and we gave him a free cup of
It's
coffee.
in the morning, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. We can make the times, we usually do it during their busier times, about 7 o'clock. The walk to school, I think, would be at 7. I'm working
Whatever.
with the superintendent right now to iron out the details.
And are we gonna have, when it's walk to school, they're gonna have, police officers walking
Mhm.
with them? And from all different areas going over to the campus, I'm assuming?
My understanding is, in the past, it's usually been in Country Gardens. They meet at the park. Is that,
Yeah, they've done that in the past, just meet up there and then all gather and then walk across. And,
Okay, both of those are, okay.
that's the same day.
I'm trying to find a way so maybe one of the vendors can have, if the school's okay with it, a table, and then they can hand out, we could give coffee to the parents that walk with us, or parents that have any questions, or the crossing guards as well, and if that doesn't make it too much of a mess in the parking lot.
Jim, I don't know if you know anything here or not. Do you know if we've made any additional headway on, because this is gonna come up probably next Tuesday, or when, was that, next Wednesday? No, Thursday, the 4th. What's the 4th, Wednesday?
It's a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday.
okay. About a crosswalk coming out of Country Gardens, going across Schoenbeck?
I know Al had looked at putting up one of those flashing signs, and I don't know where that's at.
Okay, so we don't have any update yet as?
No, not that I'm aware of. I know we talked about one of those flashing triangles.
Mhm.
Not like a full-fledged one like Hersey, but just a,
Something.
yeah,
Something-
I don't
Something
know.
that dictates where the.
Yeah, I know, I
crosswalk
think he
is.
was gonna contact IDOT or something to see.
Yeah,
I don't,
okay.
I don't have
All right.
a date.
Okay. As always, it's enlightening to see the extra letters from
Yes,
from
very
people,
good.
and now we're getting them from different chiefs in the area,
Different departments.
talking about how well our department helps in other areas of the region, which is, again, very enlightening, as well as
I love the little kid.
the little kids' letters, which is always, again, very,
This was-
very enjoyable to read.
We had did we have a meeting since we had the community care with the kids stuff? The cookout? You guys about that?
I know.
That was on September, what day was that? September 9th, it was
Right before.
it was a Friday.
It's gonna be 11.
It was a Friday, we had that, well, you can talk about it, Steph.
Our Page Kids Care Group came back to pay service, so they wanted to pay it forward to first responders. This year, they did it a little bit differently, where they did not want the presentation, because it's basically the same kids from last year, and it'd be the same,
Right.
similar questions. And so this year, they had a slideshow of what the presentation was, and they cooked a lot of food, barbecued again at the firehouse. The firehouse hosted us, and the firemen this year answered more of the questions. So last year, the PD did more of it, and this year, the FD did more of the questions. And they wanted to make sure that we did not do anything. Do not lift a finger. It was their biggest thing, do not lift a finger, let the kids, they came with little menus, and they came over like servers and
Yep.
checked off what you wanted to eat.
Yep.
And they had choices, and then they came over, and the
Served
kid
us.
assigned came over and gave your plate, and what dessert do you want, what kind of drink would you like, and made sure they cleaned up everything afterwards.
This got started by a couple of mothers in the community.
It was
right?
Yeah.
Messers.
Jeannie Messmer.
Messers,
Jeannie
right.
Messmer.
Her and one of her friends
And
got
Lauren
it.
and
okay,
Megan Newhouse.
right.
It's like 2 years now, the second
The
year now they
second year,
started this
yeah.
program.
All right.
And actually, her father was the cook. He was cooking on the
Oh,
grill.
Jim?
Yeah, he was cooking, he was the chef on the grill, cooking the burgers and
Doesn't
stuff.
surprise me at all.
But no, it was fun. It was, last year we, we walked up and did it, but this year, like she said, they were waiters and waitresses and had circle what we wanted, and we didn't have to move. Then the kids would, after they served us, they got their meal and sat with us. So it was, our waiter sat with us, and we just chit-chatted. And we probably had,
There's at least 50, 60 kids.
yeah, 50, 60
50
kids,
at least.
at least 50 kids, and they all had their jobs of cleaning up, serving, waiters, and then we had probably 8 to 10 officers and probably 6 to 10 firemen there, so it was a good turnout.
Bane did a demo, they loved the demo.
Yeah, Vane, yeah, put a little show on for him, then they all stood in a line, and he walked by and they all got the pet Vane. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. So, it was pretty cool. It was a Friday evening, I think it was the 8th, whatever, I think it was the 8th. It was from 5:30 till, we were there probably till 7:30, so it was nice. It was a fun time.
We had a lot of block parties that weekend too.
Yeah.
A lot of block parties. A lot of people wrote in about how happy they were and thanked us for everybody
Yeah,
showing
you
up
weren't
there.
that.
Yeah, there was a bunch of pictures in the
Right.
journal. The journal was out there and took
I
pictures.
saw the pictures.
Yeah, there's pictures in the journal,
Uh-huh.
but it was good.
I did see him.
And the law enforcement expo. That was all the same weekend.
Yeah, it was a busy weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do we,
Thank God for those, for our volunteers, because they really, they did a wonderful job at the expo.
do we have any problems with the scheduled 25th meeting for October?
I don't think so.
I will not be here.
It's Joe's.
You will not be here.
Actually, I'm not here any days in October.
Any days in October?
No, not really,
Wow.
except for weekends, a couple
Okay.
weekends.
Well, I bet Sharon and I could handle the fort,
I think so.
you know? We'll probably be going over, well, we won't be going over, we have till December for the oil.
Right.
Yeah. Written
But
is,
the following week will be, or 2 weeks after that, we have the written exam,
the 11th.
correct, the 11th?
11th is written.
Because that was the day that I was gonna be coming back, and I talked to my wife, and we said we'd come back on the Friday. So, I don't think that, we can handle the 25th.
Yeah.
And if there's something drastically important, we'll make sure you get word of it. Okay. Anything else, anybody? Motion to adjourn?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
I
Aye.
Aye.
We are done.